Okay, so let's be honest. It's kind of a sickness, especially with us landscape photographers. Camera bags have kind of turned into an addiction for most of us. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about the ones that I personally own and what I like the best. Okay, so I personally owned probably 4 or 5 different camera bags. It's a terrible sickness, and I think a lot of us are guilty of it. Camera bags are one of those things that if you don't buy nice, you're gonna buy twice. And sometimes even if you do buy nice, you're gonna buy twice or 3 times, because there's not really any one camera bag that does everything you wish it would do. At least that's the case for me. So let's start at the beginning here. My first big DSLR backpack was this guy. This is the Lowpro AW500. It holds a ton of gear. When we open it up here, you can see that it has a massive compartment. I think the reason they call it an AW500 is because you can put a 500 millimeter lens in here mounted. You can see that it's got a lot of wear and tear. I've been very hard over it over the years. This is probably it's a 3-year-old bag, and I use my bags a lot. I've used this as my main bag for a long time. The main reason I like this is because of how much it holds. I can put a whole bunch of gear in here. If I'm shooting a wedding, I can put all my lenses plus all my flashes that I'm going to use right in here. It holds a ton of gear. But as far as like hiking with it, it's not the most comfortable bag in the world. There's not a lot of padding. Because it holds so much, it's also very, very deep and kind of awkward in that way. I feel like I'm carrying a huge box on my back just because of how deep it is. But it's got all the usual stuff that you'd want for it. In this side here, it does have a space for a laptop. It's got SD card holders. It holds everything you need it to hold. It's just very bare bones, not very fancy. The material is, it's okay. Zippers are okay. I've never had anything on it break, but it is starting to fray where the Velcro dividers rip apart. I like it, holds a lot of gear. I still use it anytime I'm shooting sports because I can put those big lenses in it. I use it anytime that's just going to be sitting, on the passenger seat of my car, because it comfortably holds everything I need it to hold. But like I said, it's not the most comfortable bag to carry on long backpack trips or any kind of hiking. So then I got this guy. This is from Fstop. This is the version 1 Telopa bag, Tilopa bag. It's kind of it's a Mountaineer series, and it's much more comfortable than this. It's very durable and rugged. The zippers are excellent. Zippers are actually even waterproof on the top, which is really nice. The internal compartment of these Fstop bags, they have what's called ICUs, which means that this internal section will come out and you can change the size of this internal configuration. What's nice about that is that, let's say you were going with only a couple lenses, maybe 2 bodies, couple lenses, but you're also backpacking, or you're going to be in an area where you need to take a lot of clothes and gear. You can fit tons of gear and gloves and all kinds of accessories in this top compartment, and you can use a smaller ICU to hold less camera gear. Or if you are using longer telephoto lenses, you can swap this out for an extra large ICU and put those big lenses in as well. So it's configurable in a lot of different ways. It's really, really well made. The zippers are excellent. I didn't really care for the zipper pulls. I don't like how they are. But like I said, this is the older version. The newer version of the Tilopa bags, which I would love to get my hands on. If you're listening, Fstop, I'd love to check out one of those bags. But the newer version has a lot of upgrades. For example, you can put hydration packs in it. It's changed in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways it's very similar too. So this is the Tilopa Fstop bag. excellent bag, very durable. This is kind of my, I don't have to stand in water bag, and I'll show you why in a second, but I really like it because it's durable. I don't mind getting it dirty, throwing it on the ground. It's very durable, very safe. This is the MindShift Rotation 180 Pro. I really like this bag for a lot of different reasons, but it's not perfect. So the difference is, I really like the zipper pulls on this one. I much prefer the zippers in general on this MindShift bag. You can hook your finger in easily. The zippers are very high quality. Material, not quite as durable. It's a little thinner than the Fstop, but because of that, maybe it's a little bit lighter. Now this bag is probably by far the most comfortable to hike with. The padding on these shoulder straps is very thick and spongy and very, very comfortable bag. This one also accepts a hydration pack, so you can put a water bladder in. If you're hiking a long distance, it's great for that. It also has an optional internal ICU, internal camera unit compartment thingamajiggy. You can take this out, fill this top compartment up with clothes or whatever you need for your trip. And then the bottom section, and what really sets it apart, is that this bottom section rotates around your body when you have it strapped, and then you can put camera gear in this bottom section here. This is the fanny pack that sometimes you'll hear me refer to. I really like this because you can stand in water and not have to take your bag off to grab gear. You don't have to like grab it out of the side. You can just rotate this front section around and have it in front of you, have your filters and your lenses right here where you need it. Put it back, rotate it back around, you're good to go. Problems that I've had with this is that I cannot really manage to put a 70-200 on my camera mounted in this fanny pack. So I end up having to put some of it up here, some of it down here, and then it's just kind of a pain to get to what you want sometimes. If you are already on a tripod, you put your camera body up here, whatever you're going to be shooting with, pull that out, get it on your tripod, put your bag on, then you can have your extra lens and your filters here. Then it seems to be kind of manageable. Now that I've gotten used to how to use the bag, I feel like it's working better for me. Really love the quality of the bag. Even this little section here has rain covers, so you can cover this so you can have it out and using it in the rain. Rain cover for this as well. They've got just a million different pockets. It's very much configurable. You can expand this with one of these guys. This kind of solves the problem I was talking about as far as where do you put like a 70-200 lens. You can expand this, mount it to the side belt here, and then you'll have your 70-200 in a pack right here, or you can put your filters or whatever. Anytime I'm shooting in water, this is by far the bag I want to take with me, just because I don't have to take my bag off to get to any of my stuff. It's excellent for that reason. But it's kind of a pain to get into this section. So if you're having to distribute your gear one place or the other, if your bag is not on, it's a pain to get in and out of this. You almost have to be wearing it to get to whatever is in here. That's kind of annoying. So if I'm in a situation where I don't mind laying my bag down, I prefer the Fstop. If I'm in a situation where I know that I'm not going to want to take my bag off, like standing in the water or at the ocean, somewhere where it's muddy, this is the bag for me. MindShift has also released this thing. This is called the holster, and this is made to go in conjunction with their bags, or any bag really. And what's cool about this is when you're hiking with this will hold a mounted 70-200. You can have it in front of you on your chest, or you can mount it on the belt side and kind of have it like a holster here. You can use it just as a bag, like a sling bag like this, or you can mount it to the back of any bag and just have it as an add-on. Pretty cool little feature. I haven't had a chance to use this yet, but it's got same quality as this. It comes with a rain cover, comes with all the straps you'll need to properly mount it, and seems like a really good little bag here. So looking back, What should you get? If you're watching this, you're either thinking about buying one of these bags or you're in the market for a bag. I really like the quality of this. If you like to wear your bag most of the time and you go on long hikes, I really recommend this bag. If you are not the kind of person that doesn't mind setting their bag down, getting their bag dirty, and you just want like a really durable bag, then I would go with the Fstop stuff. I really like their Tilopa series. Like I said, this is the older version. The newer version is even fancier than this, and you can put the hydration pack in it. Both are excellent bags. They're not cheap. They come in at about this much. The Fstop bag, you do have to buy the ICU separately, I believe. So that's going to add to your cost. This MindShift Pro does not come with the internal compartment, so you're going to have to buy that separately as well. So, you know, it's not a cheap investment. If you're looking for a cheap bag and you just want to carry a bunch of stuff, this one works really well. I think I got this for like $150. These are coming in at a whole lot more. But you're putting thousands of dollars of gear in your bag, you might as well protect it. You're going to be spending a lot of very intimate time with these bags as you carry them around and pack them through the woods or wherever. So you need to get something comfortable. And if you're looking for the most comfortable in these three, it's definitely the MindShift. These big, thick pads really, really help with the comfort of it. So hopefully this has answered a couple questions at least. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Also, if you have any ideas for future videos or reviews, leave them in the comments below. I'd like to know what you guys want to see and know about. All right, we'll catch you in the next video. Talk to you later. Goodbye.